So I've got to say, this is a very unexpected teaser image.
Yeah, it's very dark for Scott. very dark indeed.
I was going to say, I don't think anyone expected this really coming from a FNAF World website.
No, definitely not.
So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And today we actually have a very unexpected teaser image indeed, and I don't really think anyone saw this thing coming because, I mean, how could you after the teaser trailer only just dropped and we saw this, you know, happy FNAF World thing?
Yeah, going from cute, cuddly little adventure game with wandering around and happy music to a dark black and white picture of the mangle hanging is just a massive, massive clash.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a contrast between what we've seen from the gameplay so far, but it does actually lead some questions towards FNAF World as a whole, because of course we only saw the teaser trailer for it, not the whole game. Yeah. But before we actually get into that portion, we just want to talk about what happened tonight then. So, the FNAF World website actually temporarily went down, and then it straight away came back with this.
And what you're seeing is the mangle hanging with the sentence below, see what you've all done.
Yes, now, let's firstly focus on this mangle character, because the mangle actually played quite a crucial role in the FNAF World teaser trailer, of course, at the end. It was the mangle that Scott particularly chose in this mangled style to almost be playing with a small paddle bat, wasn't it?
Yeah, true, very true.
So it's almost created this kind of sense of, almost, I wouldn't say importance, but I'd say there's a further significance with this character in particular, and now all of a sudden we're seeing this.
Yeah, it's just not right at all. Like we said, it's a kid-friendly, cuddly game, and now all of a sudden it's like a creepypasta that's like coming to life.
Yeah, it's like it's gone really dark all of a sudden, and before as well we get into the nitty-gritty of this image again, it's actually been removed from scottgames.com, so it does make you further think, why was this image only available for 1 hour?
Yeah, it could be that maybe Scott saw that it might have offended a few people, maybe, because we're not easily offended as people, me and Ryan, but this really shocked us.
Yes, this is, I was going to say, throughout all of the Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3 teasers, and even 4, we've all speculated that the teeth of these animatronics seem to have blood on, and that's about as far as it gets, but in this one we're actually seeing almost, you could almost say, a corpse of some kind of character.
Yes, it's almost like a lost episode creepypasta. It's just very strange.
And especially the style, you know, this guy's meant to be cute and cuddly, but what the heck has happened here? I mean,
exactly, yeah.
I mean, if you look at the eyes as well, there's actually no pupils to it at all, which makes it look it just makes it look like it's a totally... Horrible. It does, yeah, it's absolutely horrific, but something interestingly enough is that at the end of the teaser trailer, when we see the mangle playing with the paddle, the small head actually looks towards the cameras almost to say, I thought it was almost like, oh, please kill me, and I think it's like, it's almost been exaggerated now, because the head seems to be actually looking at this mangle character.
Yeah, it is very, very bad, and I think it leads on to the text as well, so you can see what you've all done, and like, I don't think this is meant to be a teaser asking us a question about what are we going to expect. This is a question posed at us as a community, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what we have to really think here, guys, is that it's very important to remember that Scott took some time to actually make this image. This wasn't something random that he did, or it may have at least felt random to us, but to Scott, he has purposely posed the mangle in this position and inserted the text also along the bottom, and it's meant to make us think about what could this really mean.
Now, a lot of you are saying some very sickening things, like that this is some kind of Scott's suicide note, maybe, that he's actually going to be committing suicide, but that is not true at all. I mean, that's very dark to even think about that, but then again, you know, this is a very dark image, but we really wouldn't go to the extent of, you know, saying that this is representing how Scott is feeling right now.
I mean, what I actually think this is trying to purge through to us as a community is that, you know, FNAF World was this humongous change, wasn't it, to what we expected from FNAF characters, but guys, it's just a teaser trailer. It really hasn't shown the full extent of how this game is going to really play. So for all we know, Scott's only showed the happy side because we thought it may be happy, and there might be some kind of darker side entwined within it for all we know, and you know, I think Scott knows that he's had a big impact amongst horror fans, especially in the indie crowd.
Yeah, definitely so, and you know, this could represent maybe, I don't know, scenery, set dressing, enemies, anything like that.
Maybe some kind of hallucination in game. Maybe you see your characters like, you know, in this dark and dismal state. I mean, you know, we've only got like soundtracks for 2 zones at the minute, and you know, there could be anywhere really. I mean, if there is these, like, you know, if Scott's paying homage to maybe the pizzerias or something, and there's all this drama linked to them, we might see these sort of things like pop on screen for a second, almost like a frame grab or something. something.
Oh yeah, that would be freaking horrible, like a Sonic.exe kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think the last thing we should talk about now, of course, is the fact that this image is actually named the exact same as what it was the day before, which is, of course, dark.
Yeah, and I think dark is what it actually is. I think there's two different definitions of that word. The one before this image, it was just dark. There's no lights, but now this dark means this is disturbingly dark.
Yeah, very, and I think the last thing as well we have to consider, guys, is the fact that it's almost like FNAF World and Scott Games are mirroring one another at the minute with this dark theme.
Yeah.
So it's almost making you think, what's actually going on here? Is something about to happen on Scott Games next? Is this image going to change again?
Yeah.
You know, it's very baffling, but I think, of course, we're just going to have to really focus on both websites now for a little while and just see what happens, really, because I think Scott Games is also going to update at some point, but, you know, it's just a question of what.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we have it, guys. That was, of course, looking at this newest, very strange teaser image on FNAFworld.com. Hopefully you have, of course, enjoyed this discussion, and be sure to comment down below any of your thoughts in relation to this teaser image, FNAFworld.com, and also ScottGames.com.
And if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to our channel, why not subscribe for more interesting videos like this and some other gameplay?
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. We, of course, hope you did enjoy, and we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?